Daryl, and I'm coming to you guys from Nashville today. Wanted to share with you a little bit about what's coming up in our skies. We've got some changes coming, some pretty big ones, besides some planets coming forward, going from retrograde to station to forward this month. I'll talk about those in another video, or I'll post about that online. The big shifts are coming for everybody. And you know, there's so many different interpretations. For one, I'm a Vedic astrologer, so I follow the ancient texts in the Vedas specific to measurements in the sky, and it's slightly different than Western. And if you want to know the difference between Western astrology and Vedic astrology, besides the predictions, you can take a peek on my website, which is linked somewhere to this video, so you can just see. It's pretty brief. I can do a longer video about that. But I wanted to talk to you about this big shift coming up, September 19th. So we've got these two nodes. It's the north and the south node, and in Sanskrit they're called Rahu and Ketu, and they're points of confusion. They're points of disruption, disturbance, and giving us the ability to do a deeper dive and understand exactly this part of ourselves and these parts of our lives, how to just like do a total shakeup and a realign. This last year, we've had the nodes in Gemini and Jupiter then an axis. They're complete opposite from one another. And with Rahu in Gemini, that's given us this deeper sense of looking for truth and wanting details and wanting very specific information about what's going on in the world, politics, tax returns, subpoenas, emails. I mean, all of these things as a greater question. We're questioning for ourselves, what is my belief system? Do I follow this? And do I connect with this? And how can I get adjusted, and how can I make a change to promote ourselves in the world differently, right? Like, how can we be a worker among workers? And just checking that stuff out. On the other end of that, this Jupiter part is like, how can we as a whole come together and make things different? So this is where it's been for the last 18 months. And now in the next 18 months, coming September 19th, they're moving in the sky. And so they'll go to, Rahu will be then in Taurus, and Ketu will then go to Scorpio. And what this feels like, or what this might feel like, is we're gonna seek safety, security. Taurus is this place where we kind of hunker down and wanna just feel good and safe. Taurus is notorious for being, for being stubborn, having the ability to just really drive and push all the way through. But then there's, we'll use things a certain way to help them feel slightly better. And Scorpio, this can be a deeper inner working where we're having the opportunity to uncover either fears or disturbances that we have internally, and throw them out on the table, and take a look at them. And this is as a collective, right? Everybody has a placement of Rahu and Ketu, and where it lines up for you is really specific on your ascendant in Vedic astrology. Your ascendant is probably different in Vedic astrology than it is in Western astrology, although we have every little bit of everything that's in that zodiac in our charts. And what's neat about our chart is very specific to you. No one else has your exact chart. The planets are in the sky, all the houses are there, and all of the signs are there. But how they mix up, completely different. It's like a fingerprint. But what's really neat about Vedic astrology is you can make predictions based on the timelines of when you were born. It's extremely precise. Anyways, just wanted to give you this heads up. But for the next 18 months, we're going to be having some really big shifts, opportunities for growth for sure. And I'd love to help you navigate if you'd like to take a look at your chart and understand a little bit about how it's going to impact you, or your life, and how that's going to feel. We can do that together. You can book with me. My information's below, above, somewhere. I'll put it out there. But anyways, thanks so much. I hope you're all doing well. Stay safe, stay cool. Namaste.